Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Timer DEVORAH Mida Hey. The fifth attribute, Lo Hechezik Lo Ad Apai. HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not maintain his anger forever. And we spoke about where do we learn this from? The story of a wicked king named Yeravim ben Yoash, who even though that he brought the Jewish people to Avodah Zarah to worship idols and animals and the like, HaKadosh Baruch Hu remained merciful with them. So he asks, Im Kain Lama Richem, if Yeravim was doing such terrible things and causing Klal Yisrael to sin, why was HaKadosh Baruch Hu merciful with them? Bishvil midezu shelo la'ad apai. The reason is because of this attribute that Hashem does not maintain his anger forever. Adarabba, it's just the opposite. Machlish apai, he weakens his anger. He softens his anger. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not an angry God, and he's not interested in being angry. There are times when HaKadosh Baruch Hu has to display his wrath on Klal Yisrael, but when he can avoid that and soften the blow and make himself more merciful, so then HaKadosh Baruch Hu's midah of rachamim, his attribute of mercy, takes over and the anger subsides. Even though the sin is still remaining and existing, Einoi ma'anish, HaKadosh Baruch Hu decides not to punish. Rather, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is waiting, and he decides to be compassionate and merciful. Perhaps this sinner will do tshuva. HaKadosh Baruch Hu would much rather us do tshuva than have to punish us. He's not interested in ruining our lives, in hurting us, in afflicting us. That's not HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants everyone to be close to him. He wants everyone to be near him. He wants people to be living their lives in a way that is a nachas ruach lefanav, that is pleasing before him. So if he brings about his apai, he brings about his wrath and his anger, so how's the person going to do tshuva? Rather, HaKadosh Baruch Hu softens the anger, he subsides his wrath, and he allows the person, Ula Yoshuvu, maybe they'll do tshuva. V'hainu, like it says in Tehillim, Lo lanetzach yoriv v'lo la'olam yitor. HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not fight forever, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not angry for all times. Ella HaKadosh Baruch Hu miznag b'rakus u'b'kashus. Rather, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will run and conduct his world amongst Klal Yisrael, either barakus, either softly, ubikashus, or he'll do it harshly and sternly. Hakoil lefi toivas Yisrael, anything that goes according to the benefit of Klal Yisrael. The Rebbeinu Sha'olam is Kel, Rachum, V'chanun. Hashem is the God of mercy and of compassion and of kindness. He's not a spiteful and a vengeful and an angry God. Sometimes he has to express himself in anger in order to put the Jewish people in their place. He has to bring about a consequence when they are misbehaving and doing the wrong thing. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu in his infinite wisdom understands when his anger is not going to do the trick. It's not going to work to rehabilitate Klal Yisrael. They're not going to get back on the derech and do tshuva and come back to Hashem. In those cases, Hashem suspends his anger. He suspends apai, his wrath against Klal Yisrael, and he allows the midah of rachamim, the midah of mercy and compassion to take over completely, and he suspends anger, and he just acts with them in kindness and chesed and rachmanis and mercy and compassion. And his hope is, ulai yoshuvu, perhaps because of this approach, they're going to do tshuva. That's what HaKadosh Baruch Hu is waiting for. Hashem wants tshuva, but he wants us to bring the tshuva from inside. If Hashem clobbers us over the head with punishment after punishment, and then we do tshuva, it's much less of a tshuva than when a person recognizes the error of their ways. They see all the chesed that Hashem is doing for them, realize that they're not worthy of it, and they say, I better do tshuva, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is being so kind to me. That's a higher level of tshuva, and that's what Hashem would like. And therefore, he does not maintain his anger forever. With his mercy and compassion in place, he allows Klal Yisrael to recognize the error and the mistakes of their ways and do a tshuva that will find favor in the eyes of Hashem. Have a wonderful day.